What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share. It's dope content if you like it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Now this joint right here is gonna be part 2 to my blood saga. You heard? Yeah, man. It's gonna be part 2 to my blood saga. In this one, I'm gonna talk about the Blood's 3 biggest ops. Yeah, man. The Blood's 3 biggest ops. You know what I'm saying? And why not I start with Tom Cross? Yeah, man. Tom Cross, you heard? Now, everybody know when OG Mac first started UBN Nation on Rikers Island. You heard? He didn't only start it because of what was going on with the Latin Kings and the Yetas and on the island. You heard? He also started it because he had a major beef with some Bronx heavy hitters. You heard? You understand what I'm saying? And he had a lot of Bronx heavy hitters' names caught up in a lot of bull crap. You heard? And one dude was Tom Cross. You heard? Tom Cross, yeah, man. And everybody know how that shit ended. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know how that joint ended. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The dude OG Mac, Omar, he started the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? On Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? It started as a small group of dudes that was getting busy, and they was just going against the oppression that they was facing. You understand what I'm saying? And then the dude OG Mac dug deeper. You know what I'm saying? He's a master manipulator. He read a lot of books. You know what I'm saying? He read a lot of books from California, gang books and this and that, T. Rogers and this and that. So basically, he put together something. You heard? Because he knew that when he get up top, there's a good chance that he was going to run into Tom Cross and his crew, you heard? And they was going to smash him out, you heard? They was going to smash him out because you was dealing with OGs, you know what I'm saying? You're not dealing with little fries, you heard? You dealing with dudes that's connected, you heard? You dealing with dudes that put it in, you heard? You know what I'm saying? You dealing with dudes that got heart, you understand what I'm saying? You dealing with dudes that been out the house, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, he knew what he was facing, you heard? So he started the Bloods, you understand what I'm saying? And he made Tom Cross fool. Yeah, he made Tom Cross fool, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I heard the Bloods try to get at Tom Cross in Attica. And I met the homie that got stabbed up behind that joint, you heard? Yeah, niggas try to get at Tom Cross in Attica. I don't think they got at him like that. You heard? I think it was an unsuccessful try, or niggas told Tom that the niggas was on him. You heard? He already knew niggas was on him, so he was ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got at him. I think they got at him or they didn't get at him. They tried to scratch him. They tried to do something to him in Attica. I don't think that it worked. I don't think that it worked, to tell you the truth. I don't remember it working. Then I just remember meeting a homie that came to Clinton. He got stabbed in Attica behind that Tom Cross joint, you heard? He was supposed to be the homie that supposed to had tried to get at Tom Cross, and they wound up hitting his ass, you heard? And that nigga came to Clinton, and that nigga was telling me the story, and he really wasn't rocking with Bloods when he first came, but he was rocking with official niggas like me, John Woo, Bad B, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't rocking with niggas, my son Capone, you heard? And he was not rocking with niggas, man, you heard? And he's telling me like, yo, niggas left me for dead, you know what I'm saying? I got at the nigga, and when niggas got at me, nothing happened, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I think they had to take that nigga out in the helicopter, you heard? Because niggas stabbed my man, you heard? And my man fell back. So, you know, that was like the first dude, and then later on in the bid, I heard, you know, Tom Cross met up with Pimp Blood up in Elmira, you heard? And I heard he told Pimp Blood, I heard you OG. Well, I'm Tom Cross, I'm supposed to be fool. You get a gun, and my man gonna get a gun, and you get your best man, and we go gun to gun. You heard? Cause I'm Tom Cross, the nigga that supposed to be fool. And I heard that nigga Pimp Blood told that nigga, nah, I'm good, I ain't got no problems with you like that. And I was in Southport. Then I heard, and then he lost his stripes, you heard? They was spitting that all on the gates and Southport. Yeah, that nigga Pimp got pressed by Tom Cross. You know what I'm saying? He told niggas he ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You heard? Yeah, man, he ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You heard? So I heard that. I'm like, I'm in Southport. I'm hearing that. I'm like, these Blood niggas pick and choose who they want to get at. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was me in the yard, them niggas wouldn't have had no no hesitation to send 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 niggas at me. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, this nigga Tom Cross, worldwide fool, supposed to be. These niggas let this nigga tell this nigga, a OG nigga at the time, that supposed to have been an OG at the time, tell a nigga, like, listen, you get your gun, I got my gun, and my man gonna get his gun, cause he wanna go gun to gun with one of your niggas too. So get your best man, you and me and him, we gonna go gun to gun. Niggas said, nah, that shit is on them. Now I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, you heard? And nigga supposed to been had a little position in the blood shit, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's number one of the dudes, of the major dudes that the Bloods had beef with up top, and they ain't do crap. They ain't do crap. They ain't do crap. Cause that dude Tom Cross had every Spanish nigga in the jail. I heard in Elmira, I heard he had every Spanish nigga in the jail with him, man. Yeah, my man Tom, not my man, but the dude Tom Cross from out of the BX, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's still up there repping, you heard? Now the next nigga, major nigga that the Bloods had beef with, and it took for a while for niggas to get him, and I see that niggas ain't even get him over what they had beef with him for. I see that the other YouTube dude, Mikey B, said that him and him had problems, and he got at him, you heard? I ain't even know about that. I you know, Mikey B, you need to start telling more stories, you know what I'm saying? That's what the people want to hear. Give these people stories, Mikey B, you know what I'm saying? Give them stories, man, you know what I'm saying? And I heard the second dude was Mac Murder. Yeah, Mac Murder, man. Him and the Bloods got it on in Kawasaki in a big DVD war. You heard? Bloods versus the DVD. You heard? Little tattooing them niggas. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I heard, you know, I heard DVD did they thing. You heard? I heard they was strong. I heard Mac Murder was strong in Kawasaki. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I heard he was strong in Kawasaki. But when I got to the port, and I heard niggas arguing on the gate and all that, and I heard a lot of niggas shitting on Bloods, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like, yo, fuck the Bloods, niggas ain't do nothing. I heard Mac Murder and them niggas squash niggas out in Kawasaki, you know what I'm saying? Then niggas was talking about all that stuff that was happening in Southport with niggas over that Mac Murder situation. And I was finding out, like, yeah, word, kid Mac Murder gave it to the Bloods in Kawasaki, him and the DVD dudes. Then I was hearing like how certain niggas was praising this new dude Mac Murder in Southport, you heard? Then I heard about the drama that went down on the visits and all that, and this and that. And I was just thinking like, damn, B, these Blood niggas really pick and choose who they really want to get at, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was having thoughts about falling back, man, because I was like, man, I ain't with that, man. I ain't with no falling, you know, picking and choosing who, you know what I'm saying, who I get at. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga fool, the nigga fool, man. And I witnessed that on my own time, you know what I'm saying? When I had beef with a nigga from Brooklyn that had a little name, little dead arm. A lot of the homies from Brooklyn wasn't jacking niggas riding on him, you heard? Even though he smacked the homie before, he knocked the homie out before, like, come on, B. But niggas supposed to be homie, but niggas is not jacking the homies getting at this nigga because he supposed to be official nigga from Brooklyn. You heard? So I went through my own shit with the homies. I see how them niggas get down. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas start making excuses, and niggas start talking about niggas be snakes. You heard? Yeah, niggas be snakes. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be following the protocol. You heard? Niggas pick and choose who they want to get at. You know what I'm saying? They'll ride on a nigga that don't got nobody riding with them, but a nigga that niggas that's ready to go with a nigga, like Tom Cross had all the Spanish niggas in the jail ready to go with him. Them niggas deaded that quick. And I heard the Bloods was strong in Elmira, you know what I'm saying? That was a call only made by Pimp, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't made by the other Bloods in Elmira, because I heard the Bloods in Elmira was strong, and they always been strong, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tom Cross stepped to that man with a gun, and his man with a gun said, yo, get your best man, let's go gun to gun. And that nigga told that nigga, Tom Cross, I ain't got nothing to do with that, you heard? He lost his position behind that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he lost his position behind that. Then the other shit was Mac murder, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And I'm finding out about both of them in Southport. I'm finding out about both stories in Southport from a nigga that used to be Blood. You know what I'm saying? He telling me about, yo, man, I fell back. These niggas, man, them niggas. And then I started thinking, like, these niggas do be picking and choosing, you heard? They quick to shoot each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how it turned into. Niggas is quick to shoot each other. So now the third nigga that the Bloods had a lot of beef with, that I don't remember them getting up with, is that dude, Connecticut China. Yeah, man. He was cutting niggas, getting away with shit, doing niggas dirty, you know what I'm saying? And part of the reason why he was getting away with doing niggas dirty and this and that and this is because a lot of people knew him, a lot of the people bidded with him. He was strong. He came up at a time on the island when it was all about putting in work. And there wasn't no gang shit involved. So he had no problem going against the gang niggas, you heard? Especially when you got gang members, niggas that letting them get a pass because they know him or because they bidded with him, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't getting at them, you heard? So, you know, those was just three ops that the Bloods really couldn't get with up north, you heard? They wanted to get with, but they couldn't get with, you know what I'm saying? Tom Cross, because OG Mac lied on him. Mac murder, because the big war with the Bloods in Kawasaki, and they came out on top, you heard? And in China, Connecticut, you heard? He was busting his gun on niggas, you heard? And he was getting away with it, you heard? So, even though it was thousands of Bloods up there, that different sets, mad gangsters, mad dudes that put it in, mad busters, mad niggas that's just riding around on some fashion Blood shit, you heard? You still had niggas up there that was nothing to rock with, nothing to fuck with, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So I just gave y'all three niggas that went against the Bloods, you heard, up north, and they survived it, you heard? They survived it.